The Conjuring Last Rites was one of the most anticipated horror films of the year, but boy was it underwhelming. Of course, this movie was intended to focus on the Smurl family. The family included Jack and Janet Smurl, their 4 daughters, Jack's parents, and their dog Simon, who lived in the haunted duplex in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. And if you're interested in learning more about the Smurl family, then you need to read The Haunted, a book written by Robert Curran, which covers the Smurls' experiences in that haunted house. Now, the movie does have a few scenes that were covered in the book, but most of it revolves around the Warrens and their retirement and the relationship between Judy Warren and Tony Spera. And I think that is my biggest complaint about this movie here, is that they spent way too much time in the relationship between Judy Warren and Tony Spera. So much so that it felt like the Smurls were put on the back burner, right? Throughout the entire movie. They didn't seem as important as they really were in this story. And because of that, the ending suffered for it. The ending was so underwhelming. It felt like it was rushed, again, because they spent too much time focusing on the Warrens. I would even say that it felt corny as well. It felt like I was watching the Avengers movie when they were all yelling at the mirror. I mean, come on. You're telling me that that's all they needed to do was yell at the mirror and everything would be fixed? So yeah, the ending definitely suffered because they spent too much time focusing on the Warrens. And why does this movie focus so much around a mirror? Yes, I know that the Warrens did actually have a mirror, a haunted mirror, but I felt like the house had enough to make a movie out of, right? You're talking about 3 spirits and a demon this house had. This was supposed to be one of the most haunted places in America, right? And they, instead of focusing on the house and the Smurls, they focused on a mirror. I will say that some of the jump scares in this movie were good. They did get me, but most of them were too predictable and uncreative. And let's not forget about the giant Annabelle. I mean, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea to have. I won't be surprised if this franchise continues with Judy and Tony. I felt like this movie was a big pass of the torch, right, from Ed and Lorraine Warren to Judy and Tony Spera. I would not be surprised if they continue this franchise with them two. Overall, I thought this movie was okay. And I have to say, this is probably my least favorite from The Conjurings. But what do you guys think? Do you guys feel the same way? Did this movie meet your expectations? Is this your favorite or least favorite of The Conjurings? Let me know in the comments below. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time I watch a horror movie.